Hey, Emma.
All right, Planet of the Apes.
Mm-hmm.
I know you can hear my enthusiasm.
I know. What is up with that?
You know what? I guess my expectations were just high. I must have had really high expectations because of the nostalgia from the classic movies and the fact that they didn't do it as well as I expected them to do it with Mark Wahlberg. I was like, oh, they're going to blow it out of the
You actually
water.
liked the Wahlberg movie?
I didn't dislike it. I was kind of indifferent to it.
I hated it.
Did you?
I hated it. It's like, oh, this has got, what? Really?
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with the original. It just did not, I hated that movie.
No, I didn't hate it, but this one, I didn't love it.
Oh, I loved it.
I expected to love it. You know what I think really took it away from the love category?
What?
Is I didn't, I liked CGI. Mm-hmm. And I thought the young Seamos was, not Seamos, is out there. The young Caesar was too animated. He didn't look real enough for me.
It was a bit animated, but you know what? I took this film as a purely entertainment factor. I wasn't really trying to pick it apart or the CGI or anything like that, although I was looking for some really great CGI. Right. But it was really purely entertainment. There wasn't a whole bunch of romance going on. They got kind of right to the story. This is what it is. And there was a lot of parallels between this one and the original series of the Planet of the Apes.
First of all, you say they got right to the story.
I thought so.
They took too long developing Caesar.
See, and I didn't feel that way. It was like you had to develop it.
I was really waiting for them to get to the freeway.
Oh, they skipped through 5 years. They were like 5 years later. Here we go.
I know. And I was thinking, I'm like, is this 5 years after the first 3 years, or is this 5 years after the beginning?
See, that's you thinking too much. That's what the problem is.
Maybe that's what
You thinking way too much. I didn't care. He was grown.
You know what? He looked real grown. Though.
He did.
I thought they did a great job with the motion capture and the whole thing that they did to
and
make
the facial expressions.
Yeah,
I thought that was cool.
You know what? I'm gonna go back because that's what I liked about the Wahlberg movie. I thought the makeup, the costumes, or whatever the heck they did to create the apes, I thought that was done really well.
See, and I thought the original was done better than that one.
Not even.
Please, wasn't Michael Jackson in that one?
See, that's wrong.
I'm just saying. I was like, oh no.
Okay, disagree on that. Okay, what about James Franco and his Will character, this mad scientist?
Yeah, he was kind of a mad scientist, but I think mostly he was just trying to help his dad and help him cure that disease.
See?
But, I like that storyline because, and I don't want to tell the story, but,
No, don't tell the story.
But, things happen for a reason, and everything happens for a reason. I like the storyline.
I was like, if you're going to be a mad scientist, at least have that mad scientist laugh or do something mad scientist. Like, he was a mad scientist.
Would you expect like a Boris Karloff? Like,
yes. A real mad scientist. Okay, but I don't even want to go any further with that. Really.
Okay, Emma, I see your point. I'm not there, but okay.
That I just didn't agree with. But
you're too funny.
The last part of it was a good story. I like the action on the bridge.
Yeah, I liked it. Did you stay through the credits?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because that was one recommendation.
It's
you got to stay through the initial credits.
A must.
Yeah, it's a must.
Because if you don't get that, then you kind of miss the whole point.
Exactly. Okay, so Emma gave it like 3 or 4 green lights. Lots of green lights.
I know. I still don't get that. But I gave it an amber light.
You had to be teetering on the green, kind of.
I was close, but it was just those things that I just did not agree with, and I had to go with the amber.
Yeah, go see it. It's a good movie. That's all I got to say.